welcome to this Words for Living session. So I'm having to be a little bit quiet because it's really early in the morning that I'm actually recording this for you guys. So this one here, what we're going to do is I'm going to have a little read through this poem to you, and then we've got a little activity which is following this one here. So what we would like you to do is, if I can get it up for you, you will notice in the poem there are sort of lots and lots of words. You're thinking, oh, I don't think I've ever heard that word before. And unless you read this poem or are familiar with it, then you are probably correct. So there are sort of outgrabe, uffish, frumious, gimbals, frabjous, snickersnack, troves, galumphing, slithy. So what you're going to do is I want you to have a little think about what do you think this word means, okay? Now, it's what you think this word means, and so one of the great things about this activity is that you can't really get it wrong, okay? So have a little think about it, have a look at each word, what do you think the word actually means, and then can you think of a real world word that could be used instead of this word here? Okay, guys, so I'd really like you to be able to do that for me. See what you think. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we are going to enjoy the poem. Okay, now I do apologise because my throat is a little bit dry. And as I've said, it is very early in the morning, so hopefully I'll be able to read this through for you. Okay, it's not the easiest one in the world to read through. But so this is the Jabberwocky, or it's from a book that you can get from Oxford Owl. And it's called The Jabberwocky and Other Poems by Lewis Carroll. So we can see here, we open it up and we have got the title page. Okay, and it basically tells you the author, who the different illustrations are done by. So there's 4 different people who've done the illustrations in this book. Okay, and you can see that there. Sorry, it keeps getting bigger and I keep having to reset it. So the Jabberwocky. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to make the storybook as big as possible because actually I think it's really important you get to see the illustrations in this. So, 'twas brillig and a slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves and the monraths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took as vorpal sword in hand, long time in the manxome foe he sought. He rested, so rested he by a tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes aflame came whiffling through the tugly wood, and burbled as it came, burble, burble. How do you think he looks? How do you think he's feeling there? Yeah. Wow, Jabberwocky is quite impressive, isn't it? You see him there, sort of looking up all of the different sort of cartoons there. It's a little bit of manga style, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal sword went snicker snack. Ah, ooh! He left it dead, and with its head he went galumping back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy, O frabjous day, O callooh callay. He chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig and a slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the way, but all mimsy were the borogoves and the monraths outgrabe. So there you go. So we've got the full poem for you here that you can see on the screen. So if you remember, our main activity here is just having a little look at these different words that appeared in the poem. You can always watch over this video again. Now, remember that there's not necessarily, it's what you think, okay? And that's a really key thing here. What do you think the word means? what could it be about? So, use clues, use hints from the actual poem itself, which I'll bring back up for you. And yeah, have a little think about, what it is that word could mean in relation to, sort of in the context of this poem. Okay, so that's kind of like your challenge for today with that one there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the activity, and I will see you later on. Cool. See you later.